Hey, Perfect Spirit. I hope you're doing well. So let's talk about why a stressed body cannot heal. Like, I was a sick man for 38 years. I was so stressed, so overwhelmed with life. This body had no chance to recover. It's like when you're in the hospital. They want to get you out of the hospital right away because they know in the hospital environment, it's very stressful. People constantly around, lots of noises. You just can't relax. They're coming in every hour, taking your temperature, blood pressure, whatever it may be. They're constantly, after you, if you will. So that's why, like, the hospital wants you to go home and to relax. And this way to think about too is the more we can relax, the more the body can heal. It's like if you're really stressed and worried about something, does it go away? Or does it hang around? If you're really stressed and worried about something, you'll find that it hangs around, becomes very sticky, because the universe is always saying yes to us, yes to our thoughts. So if you're really worried, stressed, the universe will give you more worry and stress because that's with the frequency that you're giving out. So really it's about relaxation. And all my teaching is centered around relaxation and getting rid of the head trash. Because the head trash is creating all these chemicals that are not supporting us. I'm not good enough, not worthy. Am I going to get this job? Am I going to do this? And mind's constant chatter. It may never stop chattering. It may keep on going and going and going. But the thing is to realize it's just head trash. It's not my truth. So if you're really stressed out, overwhelmed, anxious about life, realize that's keeping you unhealthy and it's weakening your immune system. Now, if you're really critical of self, really judgmental of self, then I think you're providing fuel for autoimmune diseases. I know that in my own case that I had 3 autoimmune diseases probably related to my inner critic. This head trash that was always saying I wasn't good enough, wasn't worthy, wasn't deserving, all this nonsense, because it was directly related to my head trash. Because when I stopped that, the autoimmune diseases went away. So there's something to that. And there's studies too that show that stress is responsible for 90% of ailments. There's a stress component. But do doctors, medicine, the current doctors in medicine, they never addressed that with me. And I haven't heard from anyone. I went to the doctor and he told me to go meditate. He told me to go relax. No, they tell you to take this medicine, to do this, to do that. They don't tell you to sit quietly, to be still, and see what is best for you. Yes, you may need some medicine. You may need some supplements. You may need something. But it needs to come from this deeper place within us. This perfect spirit, because we're all perfect spirit. And this may not make sense. I didn't know I was perfect spirit until I realized I wasn't my thoughts. If I wasn't my thoughts, then who am I? I'm spirit, I'm soul, I'm consciousness. Whatever you want to call it, we are this deeper essence. That is our true nature. So head trash basically prevents you from recognizing and trusting your true self. So we need to get rid of all of that and to realize if I'm stressed out and anxious, this body's going to have a very hard time turning it around. The body has a great ability to heal itself. Like if you did a paper cut on your finger, it's going to take care of itself. But you stared at your finger all the time, say, let's start healing, and you really start focusing on that finger, that there's something wrong, you're going to find that's probably going to get infected or stay in place because what you're focused on expands. It's like if you have something wrong and you're focused on it, it makes it really sticky, like a wall, really sticky. But if you don't pay attention to it, you let yourself relax, it sort of falls away, drops away. So that's what I really learned. And when I'm working with people, it's really getting rid of their head trash, get them to relax. Relaxing is the critical stage to get rid of anything that's not serving us. And it doesn't have to be health related. It could be anything in life, a bad relationship, a career. If we're stressed out about it, anxious, It keeps the thoughts alive. So we want to let go of those thoughts to relax. I don't like this job. Okay? That mind's going in that story. I don't like this job. So you sit with that and you become at peace. And you're like, okay, I'm at peace with this job. It provides a roof over my head, but I need something better. And we keep relaxing into this stillness. Then there's some interesting synchronicities that automatically open up when you relax. The mind can't understand this, but the more you relax, the more you open yourself up to synergies for things to happen. But it's not by the mind forcing things. Your soul, your spirit, is the creative force of the universe. It's always in a place of creation. The mind's in a place of keeping you comfortable and safe. So the mind doesn't care if you're in pain, you're in suffering. It's familiar, so it sticks with it. But if you're in a space of relaxation, spirit will lead you out of it. Your soul will lead you out of it. At least that's what happened for me, is the more I relax, the more you can say the spiritual voice came online. The intuitive voice, the instincts, to do this, to do that. With no rhyme or reason. The spirit, the soul doesn't give it reasons, explanations. Just simple commands to go do yoga, drink more water, less TV, more of this, less of this. And it won't give you any reasons for that. It's just to do this, do that. But the mind will come up with all sorts of reasons. You need to drink water to stay hydrated. You need to take this supplement because of these benefits. Spirit won't do that. It might just say, just take vitamin D, take vitamin C, take zinc. The mind will go into these stories. Or maybe it's an essential oil. The spirit will say, be around lavender. And the mind will go around the story like, I need lavender because of these benefits. But we have to realize, spirit is connected to all that is. Because spirit is all that is. It doesn't guess. It's connected to all things. There's no separation. If there's any separation, it's simply coming from the mind. And it's not your truth. Truth is within us. The mind is in a constant guess. To realize you're not your concepts. You're not your ideas. You're not your beliefs. These are just projections of the mind. And you aren't that. You are beyond thoughts. So it's realizing, if I keep saying stressed, anxious, I'm not going to heal. The more I relax, the more I allow the body to take over and to mend itself. And the body can mend itself. There's nothing impossible to spirit, because everything is energy. And spirit is energy. And we're feeling an ailment is probably stuck, stagnant energy, because this head trash is keeping it stuck in place. But we need to relax, let that go, to be here and just like, all is well, until my mind thinks about it. There's nothing wrong with this moment until the mind thinks about it. And it gets into the judgment place, the criticism. But once again, it's not truth. It's noise, it's head trash. You call it the monkey mind. We want to throw it out. That's why I don't call it the monkey mind so much. I want to call it head trash. Because head trash, you want to throw out. Unless you're a hoarder and you like collecting trash. But it's not serving you. So we need to throw that out to the best of our ability. To realize, I am not this. The real me is the spiritual heart. Because this body comes and goes. But the spirit remains. The spirit was never born, never dies. Comes in and out of bodies. But spirit is the unchanging nature within you. So look at old photographs of yourself. Where did you go? No place. Spirit stayed the same. Alright, well I think that's my little talk for today. Well, take good care of yourself. Keep relaxing. Realize stress, anxiety, worry only exist up in here in the mind, and that's not your truth. You're beyond all those thoughts. You are the perfect spirit, the soul, the consciousness, this intelligent, divine energy. All right, well, take good care of yourself. I'll talk to you soon.